Hello, everyone.
Hey. Welcome to Freedom Homestead. I'm Tangie.
And I'm Jack.
And we're tired.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in. I'm going to turn the light down. It's way too bright.
All right. Sorry, we're trying to get adjusted here. Hey, Becky. Hey, Bro Farms. Hey, Dunes Acres. Duns Acres. Sorry, I did it again. Duns. It's Duns Acres. Are the kiddos there watching with you? Let's see. Hello, Andrea. Oh my goodness. Hey, Will is here. The basement is drying out as we speak. Ooh, that's bright. It's very bright. That's good right there. That's good. Okay. Hey, there's Rachel and Todd at 1870s Homestead. Y'all, if you love DIYs, especially on farmhouses, you've got to go check out their channel. Did you see where they've redone their downstairs bathroom, the one that you used whenever we were there?
I've seen them do a lot of
Oh my goodness,
work on
I
their house.
love the wallpaper that they picked. And Todd did like a really cool wood thing on the ceiling. It's beautiful, beautiful.
Check this out so I can read the comments here.
Okay, so Will asked about the basement. So if you're not sure what he's talking about, we posted a video today about all the fun and excitement that's been happening here over the last couple of days. We live in Kentucky.
Yeah, because Bro Farm is asking, how are you doing considering the circumstances?
Yes.
The circumstances are...
As I was saying.
Yeah.
In the state of Kentucky, our governor actually declared the eastern part of the state in a state of emergency because we, along with Tennessee and some other states, have been getting copious amounts of rain, record-breaking amounts of rain. And so because of that, where we live, the water table right here rose higher than our basement.
Mm-hmm.
So...
Which is...
Very, very unusual.
It's very unusual. It's very rare for something like that to happen.
Right. It's not because that our house isn't built correctly or the basement wasn't built correctly or because our drainage issues around the house are not right.
It wasn't water coming down and not draining away from the house. It was water pretty far away from the house.
Right.
Creating a lake. And... You know, a lot of our viewers,
Hey, Danielle.
we posted a video about it.
Yes.
So earlier today. So if you want to watch the whole video about it, but many of the comments, a lot of viewers from Tennessee were talking about how, roads are washed out. There's been, all kind of flooding and water rescues and stuff like that. So it's devastated this whole region.
Right.
And of course, the whole kind of Mid-South has just gotten tons of rain, tons of rain.
Megan Fox.
And so the ground's been so saturated that the water table had risen higher than the bottom of our basement was down in the ground.
Right.
And we have drains in our basement.
Thank you, Howlin' Dog.
And the water was coming up through the drains. Water was coming up.
Yeah.
Even our concrete floor, a few cracks in our concrete floor, water was trying to seep up through the concrete. It was weird, guys.
Yeah.
And so...
It was definitely strange.
We were just blessed that we were here and we saw it immediately. And we had a couple of friends that immediately came to our house, but we had no sump pump. We didn't have... We weren't prepared for this because...
As a matter of fact...
We wouldn't have expected that to happen.
No. And sometimes y'all might see somebody in the comments named Aaron Quicksall. He was actually here staying the weekend with us.
Yeah, he was here visiting.
Thank goodness, because he... Oh my goodness.
We were bailing.
Yeah. Taking 5-gallon buckets and running them up the stairs, dumping them out, bringing them back down, taking a snow shovel and scooping as much water as we could.
And both our kids were working their tails off. They were bailing. They were filling the buckets up as fast as we could haul them out and dump them. Finally, a friend of mine from church.
Aaron's here.
Aaron's here, and he says it was a crazy night. And he's back in Illinois. We're glad he made it home okay and made it safely home.
Hey, Stivers Homestead.
I had a friend from church bring a sump pump around 1:30. in the morning. And he stayed with me and helped me continue working and getting everything pumped out. He stayed till 4 o'clock in the morning. I mean, we worked all through the night. I might have laid down for about an hour. And then we were right back up working again. And Sunday after church, several other people had heard about what had happened. So 2 or 3 families came out with squeegees and fans. And
blowers.
And when the water started going back down, it dried out quick.
Yeah.
So it could have been so much worse.
Yes, I mean, it really, really could have been worse. We didn't have any septic tank or sewage or anything back up. You know, damage was very, very minimal. And like he said, thankfully we were home. I mean, we could have been on a trip or something and come back and have lost everything, you know.
And we have a shop vac. That wouldn't have touched it.
No.
I mean, we were filling up 5-gallon buckets about as fast as the shop vac could.
Right.
Maybe faster because we had so many people working. We just needed big sump pumps.
Yes.
And again, this was rare.
Yes.
This was super rare.
Right.
But even if it happens once every 10 years, we're going to be prepared next time.
We'll be prepared. Somebody asked...
We'll be prepared if it happens again next month.
Whole Picture Homestead, did you guys have a dehumidifier for the basement? We ordered one today.
We ordered one this morning.
Yeah.
Yes, and so we'll be getting that this week and setting it up and continuing to dry everything out. We did have some damage. We did lose a few items, but nothing major, nothing that can't be easily replaced.
Right.
So.
Yeah. But we're still tired because we haven't made up the sleep that we've lost, and I know that's going to take a little while to get built back up.
Yeah, we're sleepy.
But other than that, we're good. And so a lot of people are talking about
your new...
my Weight Watchers, back on Weight
Yes.
Watchers, and I'm doing good. I've stayed within my points, and I had pasta for dinner, which, you know, and I was thinking, couldn't do that on keto, you know, but anyway, just I think.
And she is so motivated because today, like anytime we sat down to do anything as far as each meal, she had her phone out. She was checking her points. I mean, she's on it. She's not going to cheat because she is your.
I'm not saying I won't.
I mean, when you make up your mind to do this, though, you really go for it.
Yeah.
And try to do the best.
And
you
I'm
can.
there. Which, if you watched that video yesterday, you know why. I'm ready. So, let's see. Pays to get a wet dry vac or sump pump for the next emergency.
Yeah. Yeah, we're getting a dehumidifier. We needed one probably anyway for the basement.
Yes.
But yeah, we will be getting a sump pump. I've got to do a little bit of research just to make sure I get the one that we need.
Right.
And so.
Oh, and X Crawl said kicking sugar is hard though. Tell me about it. That's hard for me.
Yeah.
I have a sweet tooth. I think sweet tea is probably like daily basis what gets me, you know, where I take in too many calories.
Yeah. Your pure living, you will never get that sleep back. It's gone.
It's gone. Yeah.
But last night, I got 10 hours.
Yeah.
And I needed it.
Well, he was worrying me because he was going nonstop.
I was getting a little loopy.
And well, I mean, I'm just like, you need to sit down and eat. Like, I want you to eat a good meal. And he was just going. And like he said, he got about an hour of sleep.
I don't.
And you don't.
I remember eating a bowl of chili or something,
No,
some kind of soup for lunch.
I made Weight
I don't
Watchers
remember eating anything
0
else that day.
point chicken taco soup. And yeah. And then I was like, okay, hot shower and bed for you, young man. Hot too. So.
Well, go back to your new adventure.
Well, I mean.
Oh, is that all?
Not a whole lot to say except for, I'm going to be, I'm starting back on the Wellness Wednesday. Sorry, I can't think. Wellness Wednesdays. And the first video I'm going to do before I get into how the week went, did I have a loss, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to go over how I'm doing it, because even though I already have a video that's old, and a lot of people are still asking me, how are you doing Weight Watchers without joining Weight Watchers? So I'm going to go into detail about the iTrackBite app, what modifications I'm making to feel good about the diet, such as not counting healthy fats like avocados, coconut oil, butter, you know, all of those things that I know are good for me, and I don't want to give myself copious amounts of points for something like that.
Yeah. I want to mention one thing, and then I'll
Will.
talk about something else that
Okay.
you got going on. Yeah, Pure Living for Outdoors. He says, I guess he's been seeing some of my photos. I've been caving a lot lately. The last 2 or 3 months, the last 2 months, I've been caving more than I probably caved most of last year.
Yeah.
I've been training a lot of new people at work. My work involves caving. So that I've kind of spearheaded some neat caving training, and you know, it is with work, so I can't film it and post it on videos, but yeah, we do take pictures and share them, and that's hopefully getting me back in shape, because she's not the only one that has, let's just say I need to lose some weight, okay? And I probably need to be on Weight Watchers with her, but anyway, caving's a blast. Love it. Back to your thing. A lot of people are asking you about your seeds.
Oh, my
Your
seeds?
seed starting.
Oh, my seeds are doing great. As a matter of fact, Jack had to run into town, and I said, can you please grab me some more seed starting mix, because my tomato plants are ready to be put into larger pots. Let me ask y'all this, though. This is something that I was noticing, and I don't know what's causing it. Let's see if I can find something to show you. Be right back. You can talk.
Yeah. Of course, if you've been following her seed starting, we've got some grow lights. We've got them set up literally 3 feet from me, so she's over here checking them out. But they're doing well.
I think this is a good example.
But yeah, she does have a
I just don't
question
know if
about
y'all can-
something.
I don't know if y'all can see this or not. Okay, I'm gonna try to focus in. Hang on.
Little lights.
Well, I gotta find the one I was just pulling up. Okay.
May not be enough light.
No, I don't think you can see. Okay, so you see how this seedling is like falling over? Okay, so at the base of the plant, it looks very skinny. It almost looks like it goes from a stalk to a string. You know what I'm saying? Does anybody know what's causing that? I don't know if I don't think that's root rot.
Somebody says you need to run a fan to make the stem strong. I don't know if that would work in this.
I don't know.
I mean, they're just
I'd
barely
almost hate
up, but
But yeah, I mean, I definitely don't have. But some of them are great though. Some
yeah,
of them
some of them aren't doing that.
Yeah, but look, those are the artichokes. Those are the green globe artichokes.
And they look good. They're doing
yeah.
well.
These are the cabbages. What is this? Oh, that's an eggplant sprouted today. Yay! Oh, and there's another one. And there's another one.
Well, they can't see what you're talking
okay,
about.
sorry. My eggplant germinated today.
Right there.
Finally!
Yeah.
But my purple cabbage still hasn't. But I've been told that it takes a long time. And my broccoli, I only have one that germinated. Of course, it's laying over too. But it was an old pack of seeds. And so that's fine. I'll replant those. But anyway, all right, let's see. Leggy. No, they're not leggy. I've got them under grow lights.
They're not leggy, and the grow lights are right on top of them.
Ooh, Heirloom Permaculture said brush your hand over them a few times a day. Okay, I'll do
try
that.
And it may be the stems just have to get some strength in them.
Opening off. Too much water, Amy says. Wilt.
Will they get?
Kathy, I'm starting with, I think it's 23 points a day. I think that's what I'm getting. Hey, Jennifer. Creeping on your Pinterest board and pin some of your Weight Watchers desserts recipes. Yes, I've got to have those to survive.
Yeah, her Weight Watchers, I guess your journey or your getting back on it, you'll be updating a lot on your Instagram probably.
Yeah. How close to the light? Like the tallest ones I've got about 1.5 inches from the light.
She has
Maybe
the
2
lights.
inches.
She has the lights down pretty low, very close to the plants.
Purple cabbage is slow growing.
But she didn't want them too far away where they start getting.
Yes.
Leggy.
Two wild onions. Yes, I don't know how you pronounce it. Tete Noir. They are. I did plant those up. Started those the same time as I did everything else, and
See you weekend, Homestead.
bye, Will.
See you later.
I'm sorry. I cannot think. I started them the same time I started the rest of these, and they still have not germinated.
You know, when I get tired, sometimes I just push through it. I get a little loopy. When she gets tired,
Okay.
she just shuts down.
I'm.
And for the last hour, she's been saying, I need to go to bed. I've got to go to bed. I was like, well, you still want to do our show? Yeah, I want to do our show, but I got to go to bed. So,
What was I gonna say? Aw, cool. Thank you, Karen. Transplant them and plant to the leaves. Okay. Suburban Hillbilly said, I also saw you use peroxide in an old video for mold. Try cinnamon next time. Yeah, I used cinnamon this time. I treated it first time with baking soda water and then sprinkled the cinnamon on top to prevent it from coming back, and it worked. Y'all inspired me to do kombucha. I watched the videos over and over trying to follow
this
closely.
is really
Thank
good.
you. Awesome. Only one.
we've made some really good lately. Very good. Been drinking quite a bit of
Oh,
it.
I gotta show y'all what I got. I don't know.
Our son's been drinking a ton of
We
it.
have a friend that's in the chat that actually sent me a present this week.
I didn't know this was going to be a show and tell, but hey, this is pretty fun.
Yeah, I actually just started a second ferment today, but look, isn't that awesome?
And it's good.
Yes. I love the bottle. The flip top bottle is super cool. But I tell you what's funny.
Yeah, don't shake them before you open them.
So
Notice the comment that just popped up. Careful, they explode. I wonder why he knows that.
So while he was here, I asked him if he wanted to try some of our homemade kombucha, and he's like, yes, finally. And so there was a bunch of them, because we know we use mango juice to sweeten it or flavor it for the second ferment. And the pulp had got like right up in the bottleneck. And so he said, you think it'd be okay if I inverted it to kind of mix it around? I was like, yeah, but just be really careful.
Slow.
So he slowly tipped it down and then tipped it back up. And then when he popped the top, I mean, it went straight up. It hit the ceiling. It got him in the eye. Oh my goodness.
We weren't videoing. That would have been awesome.
That would have been awesome.
Yeah.
But anyway, but he enjoyed the kombucha, so that's good.
Yes, it was very good. It is very good.
Yes, it is.
And that will be ready tomorrow, won't it? It's
No,
not ready tonight.
because I just bottled it.
Yeah.
So
By tomorrow night?
really, it's been taking like 2 days for it to be ready. But anyway, but yeah, I was super duper excited about those and love them. They're
Let's
really
see.
nice.
Where's Arrow? Okay, where is this? Yeah, those are awesome bottles. They're very nice. That was a
So thank you.
Pretty cool.
You know who you are.
yes, that was a pretty cool.
Because you're
gift.
watching.
Yes.
Hey, Jen. Hey, Whitney. Originally from Mounds near Tulsa, now in South Oklahoma
Did
City.
you say Jen? Is that quite?
Yeah, quite frankly, Jen.
Okay.
Jennifer. Yeah. Adkins Family Homestead. Never made kombucha. Well, let me tell you, it is
It's not that hard.
delicious. You just have to be patient.
It takes time. I think the hardest thing about making that is it's not something that you can just make one day and drink the next. It takes time to get it started, to get it growing, to get it fermenting, and then bottling it and getting it to to get the carbonation or the fizz. So it's good
Yep.
stuff, though.
Yes, it is.
It's worth it in the long run.
Very delicious. And
it's
very,
good for you.
Yes.
Jinx.
We haven't been brave enough to try kombucha yet. Well, here's what I tell everybody that if they're not sure if it's something they want to get into, buy a bottle and then remember that when you make it yourself, you can control the sweetness and the tanginess and the flavoring. So I like our homemade one much better than the store-bought one.
Mm-hmm.
But one thing I do want to experiment, my favorite kombucha flavor is cherry with the chia seeds. The one that GT's
Cherry
kombucha
with
makes.
chia seeds.
The chia kind of gets like all like jello sort of. So the
Have we had that?
I have.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I don't remember you making that.
Usually when I buy kombucha, that's what I get because it's my favorite. So anyway, but yeah, the chia seeds kind of turn into a gel and it makes the kombucha like a liquidy jello. And then you have the little chia seeds to munch on. They're
Two
delicious.
Wild Onions is asking, how does
OT
OT?
work with the points?
What's OT? What's OT?
I don't know, I'm thinking. How does OT work with the points? Can you rephrase that? Can you use that in a sentence? What is the origin? I know I'm missing stuff. Yes, you can control the tanginess by whenever you start the second ferment and then how long you let it ferment. Hey, there's 180 degrees from average. Yes.
Yeah, hey there. Glad you can join us.
Quite frankly, Jen, yes,
Excuse me. Oh,
it's magnesium, right? Magnesium in kombucha. She said she swears up and down saved her life, and I believe it. It's amazing what when you're deficient in something and you really don't realize how much getting the right supplements can change your quality of life. So I totally believe that.
I think I was outside way too much the other night when we were hauling water and pumping water and drying out the basement.
How does kombucha work with the points? You know, I don't know for sure. Here's why. Whenever I start the first fermentation, I sweeten the tea, a whole gallon of tea, with 1 cup of pure cane sugar. Okay. While it ferments, the yeast and the bacteria feast on the sugar. So I really don't know what the sugar content is when it's being consumed because it's being eaten.
Yeah.
So it's really hard to say.
It's got to be low in points.
I think
overall.
it's very low.
It's got to be low in points. And when you drink this, somebody did mention this in the comments. Drink it in moderation. Don't drink a lot.
Right.
You drink a whole bunch of it in one setting, you'll regret it later.
Yes.
I mean, it's very high in probiotics. Mm-hmm. It's good for your gut, but don't overdo it.
Yeah.
You drink a whole bottle like she just showed a while ago. That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
It
I would
is.
drink about half of that bottle in one day and drink the other half the next day.
Yeah. To me, it's something that you would drink. Yeah, you would have, a glass of it with dinner or lunch or breakfast. You definitely don't want to drink it all day long. But
Yeah, morning and night.
Let's see. Is it okay for someone on dialysis to drink it? I have no idea. I'm not a doctor.
Yeah, I would check with your doctor on that because I don't want to tell you something that may or may not be something you can do. So
Kathy
check somebody.
Kathy said 0 to 2 points for 8 ounces.
Yeah, go with 0.
Go with 0. That sounds
But
right.
for how many ounces?
For 8 ounces, so a glass.
So yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be a glass. That'd be half of that bottle.
Yeah, which that I was before I got those awesome bottles, which those are 16 ounces, so half of a glass, half of a bottle would be a serving, and I was putting them in 8-ounce jelly jars. That's great advice. Chaos and Grace said, follow the rules about tea with renal failure and dialysis treatment. See, this community is awesome.
Yeah.
There's nature's basics. If you drink too much, grab you an encyclopedia and head to the bathroom because you're going to be in there for a while.
Yeah, don't drink too much.
Yeah, and so the good thing is I'm sorry, my brain is so fried right now, I cannot think of words. The whole ecosystem in your gut, whatever that word.
Digestive system.
Your bio something or other.
Intestinal.
When it balances
Fortitude.
out, then you can consume more kombucha and the probiotics not mess with you.
Yeah, don't shock your body with it by 180 degrees from average. She says, I don't do well in moderation, but...
Changing Winds Farm, yes.
You'll know if you don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just like anything. I mean, especially if you eat a big meal,
Gut
something
biome.
you're not used
Thank you.
The what?
Gut biome.
But yeah.
Is the word I was looking for. Yeah, and some people can drink it and have no problems whatsoever. Some people aren't that way.
Tonight's word for the day. Tonight's word for the day. I'm getting tired too. Say the word for tonight, gut biome.
Gut biome, microbiome.
Yeah.
It's all sciencey and whatnot.
It's a microclimate down there.
Yeah, let's see.
Called a biome.
Glad everything is going better with everything for you. Unfortunately, I need to go. Oh no, we have lost power so much. I need to preserve power for now.
Okay.
Bless your heart.
I understand, and thanks for joining us.
Yes, absolutely.
Appreciate you chatting with us.
Yes, Pure Living for Outdoor says sauerkraut has a lot of probiotics. Yes, it does. But I mean, if you have issues with irregularity, kombucha is the way to go. By the way, I'm now 1 month into alternate day fasting, still working great. That is incredible. Absolutely love your hair, new sub. I'm excited to see you too. Well, thank you for being here, and thank you for the compliment on my hair. I appreciate it. Or were you talking about his hair?
No. It's all you, baby. It's all you.
Good night. Good night. Thank you for coming.
Go back and watch one of our videos from a year ago. And she's had a
big change.
Completely.
Well, it was funny because, I had the idea when I posted my weight loss journey reboot video to go back and grab the first few seconds of all my Wellness Wednesdays that I did. And I look so different.
Yeah.
I look so different. And, of course, my hair is gray now.
Yeah. Well, that's the biggest change. I mean, your hair was longer too. Yeah. But when you quit, years ago, when you got some gray and you started...
The Pirate and Lumberjack.
You started coloring it. But then when you stopped coloring it, you went ahead and cut it. So when it got gray, it would all grow out together. So.
Yeah. We are not in Mammoth Cave, but we are near Mammoth Cave. Thank you. Yes, can we talk about hair for a second? Okay. So I colored my hair for probably, I don't know, 10 years at least.
Yeah. Silver's Homestead, we're probably within the 30 to 45 minute range of that area.
Yeah. Okay. So I colored my hair for a very, very long time on a regular basis because I knew I had gray hair. And one of the biggest changes that I've noticed after not coloring my hair anymore is my hair is so much thicker, like it was when I was a teenager. Really? And my hair is shiny like it was when I was a teenager. And I have a lot less breakage and a lot less shedding. Because used to, I could run my fingers through my hair and just pull out a handful of hair, and I just did it and nothing came out. So, my hair is definitely healthier. And I don't put anything in my hair to make it glossy. This is the natural, what it looks like. But and I remember, looking back at pictures of myself as a teenager and seeing how thick and shiny my hair was. I'm like, oh, I miss that. And I just chalked it up to being older. I didn't think about it. It was the chemical process on my hair.
I'm okay with mine not going gray, but I'm getting it here.
I like it though.
Oh, yeah.
I know. Let's see. The basement flooding. It's the water has been pumped out, and we're in the process of trying to get it dried out. We've got a dehumidifier coming. We've got fans going, but we've already decided that we're not going to put the basement back together until we know it's bone dry.
Yeah, we're gonna probably continue letting it dry out the rest of this week.
Yeah.
Before we start putting everything back as far as in order, where it looks like it could be a usable basement. But it is dry, and we've got all the water pumped out. But man, the water out front, it's across the street. It looks like there is a huge lake. It's not supposed to be a lake. It's actually where cattle graze. It's pasture land. You can barely see the tops of fence posts sticking out across these fields across the street.
Yeah.
And that was all backing up. And then it come over on our side of the street, and it started backing up.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
It's crazy. And the lady that lives across the street from us, it looks like she's got a lake in her backyard, and she doesn't.
Yeah.
It's just so much water.
Yeah. And all night long we could hear geese just
Yeah.
having a blast
Honk,
out there.
honk, honk. Your hair is so thick and pretty. You look like you should do a hair commercial. I'm so damaged with autoimmune issues. I can't keep hair. I'm Southern, but not a belle.
They wouldn't want her to do a commercial because she's not promoting any products. It's like, this is great. I took everything out of my hair, and the hair's better.
Well, I will tell you,
Get rid of the
there is,
products.
hang on, let's get rid of this person. What was I saying? Oh, there's a blog that I've been following for years. And I started following her because I was entertaining the idea of letting my natural gray go, I don't know, about 4 or 5 years ago. And anyway, her blog is called How Bourgeois. And she's actually come out with a line of hair products for gray hair. And I want to try her products so bad.
Thank you, Chaos and Grace.
Get back into your basement.
What?
I was reading Pamela's.
Check valve.
So the water can't back up into your basement.
No, we don't, but some of our friends that were helping us pump this out. See, no one ever knew this happened. We didn't know this could happen. No one thought the water could possibly ever rise this high.
Yeah.
So, but
As a
yeah,
matter of
some
fact-
people were telling us that down in the drain you can put some kind of valve. It's almost like a bladder that fills up and it blocks it from back flooding. So yes, I will get one of those and I will put it in because if water starts coming up like that, and again, it took days and days of raining, so water's not going to come like that and catch us by
No.
surprise. We just had no idea.
No.
I mean, we've only lived here
8 months.
8 months,
Yeah.
so we're still new to what happens in this area.
Yeah. Yeah, and as a matter of fact, the farm right next door, Jack went over there and talked to one of the guys, and the guy said, I've been working here for 15 years. I've never seen it like this before.
Well, he said, I've never seen your driveway go underwater. He said he has seen that across the street turn into a lake. He said it does that, once a year, once every 2 years, but he's never seen it completely back up all the way over here and cover the road, the gravel road that comes to our driveway, which it did. And it was a foot over that road. And he said he had never seen that in 15 years.
Yeah.
So, but we're taking the precautions, and hopefully this will be something we'll remedy. It's a learning experience, especially if you buy a new house.
Right.
You move to a new area. There's a huge learning curve, and this weekend was one of those reality checks.
Right.
You know.
And Two Wild Onions asked, yes, our governor did declare the eastern part of the state as the state of emergency. We are in
Was
South
it just
Central.
the eastern? I didn't know.
Yeah.
I heard he declared a state of emergency for all the
Just
flooding,
the
but I didn't know
The
where
eastern
at.
got it a lot worse than we did here.
Yeah.
I use a shampoo bar called Aunt Vicky's, made of all natural organic ingredients. It's amazing. I have the patchouli scented.
Okay, so
I've never used a bar.
I need to be careful with those bladders, and they could
Ooh.
put pressure on the pipes and make them bust. So I'll have to watch that and be very careful with that.
Yeah.
But definitely need to put some kind of stopper on it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it was definitely, like we said, we learned a little bit more about our house, but you know, I have confidence that this was just a crazy, severe weather thing.
Yeah.
Like this isn't something that is going to happen a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So Jenny Bunny said, I am in Eastern Kentucky.
Oh.
Our county is one under the state of emergency. Well, your prayers
Well,
our prayers are with you for sure.
Yeah, praying for you guys and just hope that water starts draining quick.
Yeah. My cousin actually went to the Smokies, the Smoky Mountains in Tennessee for just a weekend getaway. And she said that the mudslides and road conditions made their what should have been a couple of hour drive a lot longer. And she said it was very stressful just because, you know, there's been so much rain that there's been mudslides and rock slides and all kinds of crazy stuff.
It hasn't rained any today. In fact, the sun's been shining here all day.
Yes.
And it's supposed to do
Good
it
night,
tomorrow
Atkins
too.
family. Yes, I'm
2 days in a row.
thankful.
It's awesome. So
very thankful.
So anyway, that's gonna be huge. Hopefully by the time I get home tomorrow from work, I hope we won't have a pond in our front yard.
Yeah. Got to do an edit. Well, thanks for hanging out with us today, Ethan and Sarah. I don't know if Sarah's with you.
Thank you guys.
Yes, thank y'all very much for hanging out with us.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I guess tomorrow I'm going to be repotting these, and definitely the ones that are falling over. And I will start rubbing my hand across the other ones. My tomatoes look incredible, and my peppers do too. All of them are up tall and ready, and I'm going to be transplanting them.
They're sprouting.
My artichokes look fantastic.
The only thing that hadn't sprouted yet are your strawberries.
Well, the strawberries, I have a couple of sprouts.
Oh, you do?
But they're so small. And then my Tete Noir.
Can we see them? Somebody
Can we
started
see?
Which ones?
What do you want to see?
Those? We probably had a lot of people start watching after you showed those.
Kombucha. Well, I'll wait and see what exactly they wanted to see. Oh, the tomatoes, sure.
Yeah, get the tomatoes.
Oh.
Tomatoes, peppers.
Well, my peppers are in a different tray.
Okay, peppers are in a different tray, so
Yeah.
she's gonna get the easy to get one.
Yeah, and my and my ground cherries haven't germinated yet. But so here's my tomatoes. That one's leaning over a little bit, but you can see they're already starting to get some of their true leaves. And then over here is I've got my basil sprouting. So yeah, all of these have germinated except for the ground cherries. And I need to water this too. But yeah, can you see it's got true leaves on it? So, yep, those are the tomatoes.
Stivers Homestead. Good night, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining us. Have you tried blowing a fan on them during the day?
No, and
No.
I need to get a small fan for
We've
the
got a
kitchen.
small fan.
Well, but I don't like that fan. The fan that we have.
I don't like that fan either.
Yeah.
It's doing some work in the basement right now, drying
Yeah.
stuff out. We've actually got
I need to get a small
3 fans going right
I
now.
need a small one for the kitchen because I know in the summer when I'm in here canning, it's going to get sweltering in here.
So, it reminds me that I've really got to get on building those raised beds soon, and we got to
Yes.
get. Well, again,
It's been raining.
it's been raining
Yes.
nonstop for over a month. And people are probably going to get tired of me repeating that because I said it a lot in our video. If you haven't, I mean, some people are asking about our basement. Watch the video we posted earlier today, and you'll see what happened in our basement.
Yeah. Well, honestly, with the space limitation that I have, I think brushing my hand over the seeds would probably be better. Because it is
You
kind
just
of
want
tight
a
in
fan.
here.
Actually,
I just want a fan for when I'm canning in here and it gets
need a ceiling fan.
crazy. Yes,
Need a
we
ceiling
do.
fan.
I was going to say, someone asked what ground cherries are. I've never grown ground cherries before, but my understanding is that they're in the tomatillo family. When they grow,
Tomatillo.
they're covered in a really pretty paper husk, and they say that the ground cherries taste like a tart pineapple. And people make jams and pies and stuff like that with them. So I'm going to try to grow some and see how we like it. If we love them, then we'll grow them again. If not, we won't.
I am planning on building at least 6 raised beds, and depending on if I can do 8, we'll do 8. But we want to try to at least start with 6.
Yeah.
Jump Off Aces, they got 8 inches in 3 days.
Ooh, even better.
I was talking with our pastor at church today, and he said that on the news they said we've gotten, I think he said 12 or 14 inches this month.
This month alone.
This month.
And it's a short month. It's February.
Yeah.
There's only 28 days in this month.
Yeah.
Heirloom Permaculture said vanilla pineapple to me makes good salsa too. I love any salsa that has pineapple in it. Is like,
That sounds good.
oh my goodness, that sounds so good.
Vanilla pineapple just sounds good.
Yes, it does. I think they taste like apricots. Oh, funny. Let's see. I wish I had 6 beds, 2 so far.
Yeah.
We gotta do what we can.
Yeah.
A little bit a year.
Yeah, and I mean, the 6 that I'm gonna build,
Thank you, Jennifer.
they're gonna be 4 feet wide and 12 feet long. So that's quite a bit of space. And I think the main thing is filling them. We think we know where we can get the compost to fill them. And if that works out great, then if we have the ability and the space, we will try to add to that very quickly.
Yeah. Can I grow potatoes in a big plastic bucket inside?
Inside?
I've never done it.
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I guess if you have a grow light
Yeah.
and plenty of, you poke drainage holes in it and have a place for your bucket to drain. Hey, Kimberly.
Somebody said hi, Parker. Chaos and Grace said hi.
Aw.
He said hi back.
Thank you to Wild Onions. Thanks for being here.
See ya.
Let's see. What time is it?
Yeah, we're
8:42.
probably gonna.
Yeah, well, let's end it at 8:45. It's 8:43 now, so
She is so tired and
I
sleepy.
am. I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm ready for bed.
she's been doing a lot too lately.
Well, I've not gotten good sleep through the night.
Yeah.
Let's see, just returned from West Tennessee where the Mississippi was crazy swollen. Oh my goodness, roads and fences recovered. This is a great time for water catchment system. Yes, it is. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah. I mean, we're talking about this, the rain and our basement flooding. We said it could be worse, and it could have been so much worse. I mean, it could have been, we can't stay in our house right now. I mean, it could have been huge, but it wasn't. Life goes on. We're going to make adjustments, and we're talking about growing our food for the summer, and we're moving on. We're talking about, preparing for spring and summer. And so hopefully some of you guys that are dealing with all these floods too, I hope it passes quickly. I hope you guys can weather the storm. Pun intended. But
Okay.
yeah.
Couple things. Okay. Yes. Beef tongue in tacos is amazing. Beef
Yes.
tongue is like
Very good.
It has a rich beef flavor that melts in your mouth.
Tacos.
It is delicious.
What is it? Tacos
de lingua.
De lingua.
And then I hate to tell y'all this, Bro Farms.
What? Oh.
So
I know what you're gonna say.
we had decided that we were going to go to the Deep South gathering, and
Well, we already told them we were coming.
then yes,
I was already on the phone getting ready to make reservations.
and then we decided because of things in our family that we need to take that weekend for family. So we are not going to be
Yeah.
at the Deep South gathering.
We have some family stuff that has taken some priority, and so we need some time to take care of that.
Yes.
Hopefully we'll
I'm sorry.
hopefully we'll get to go some other time.
Yeah, we really want to be there, but this is just something that we
Yeah.
really feel like we need to do.
Yeah, we are disappointed, very disappointed, but we know that family comes first, and we need to do some stuff, and so
And we love y'all too. And I hope that I get to meet you one day, Leah. I just like you. I think you're great. So, but
they
yeah.
understand. Yeah, people
I
are.
know.
Yeah.
I know. But hopefully we'll get to meet up sometime. And girl, message me. We'd love to have you and Cecil come out sometime.
Somebody said Baker Creek canceled their March gathering.
Yeah.
That's pretty big.
That is huge.
That's
I wonder.
huge.
I wonder what the reason for that is.
I don't know. I wonder if they've had something come up with their family, or is it the weather? Are they getting flooding too? I don't know.
Yeah. Mandy Lynn said, "Can I ask if you two profess Christ?" You can ask. Sure. I guess that's your way of asking. Yes, we are Christians. I got saved when I was 10. And even though I am still a sinner and I fail the Lord all the time, I'm thankful that He is merciful, and we do try to serve Him the best way we can, even though we let Him down all the time.
I think I was 14, and praying as hard as I could, pouring my heart out one night. Felt the worst I have ever possibly felt, and the Lord gave me that peace. He took it away, and oh my gosh. Yeah, so we are Christians. We're both saved.
Not because of anything we did.
Not because of us.
But because of Him.
Yeah, and yeah, we're not afraid to tell people about that.
No.
So yeah, thanks for asking.
I hope that we live in such a way that we don't have to outright say it, but people just can tell.
I mean, we're
know?
not perfect, and we make mistakes, and got tons of flaws, but I mean,
Yes, we do.
but we try.
Are we going to try to be at the HOA in the fall? We are not planning to go to that one because we've been to the last two, and we are hoping to visit other events. And on top of that, it's our daughter's senior year of high school. And we know that some of our money is going more money is going to be going into education this year than has been.
Yes.
And so
beyond.
We are having to anyway. So that's one of the reasons why we are not planning on going. Something may change, and I would love to go again and see everybody. But as of right now, no.
Yeah.
We're not
Not
going.
only have we been up there the last 2 years, but the 2 or 3 years before that. We all did our vacation and our October trips to Virginia. So we actually went to Virginia 4 or 5 years in a row. And so we need to focus on something else for at least the time being. Especially, again, family comes first, and with our daughter getting older and stuff. So we gotta plan for that.
We just, I don't know. It's been one of those years where we realize, our kids aren't going to be home forever, and like he said, I mean, actually for the last several years, every vacation or anything that we've done it because there was something that we were going to do. And then, so we ended up making the whole thing a family vacation. We have not gone somewhere just to be together as a family.
Right.
If that makes any sense.
Yeah. And
So,
yeah, it's always been either work related or being with other people and doing stuff with them.
yeah. So we're just, Kimberly said my last baby's graduating next year too. No more homeschooling. Yeah, I mean, part of me is very much looking forward to that. You know what I mean? Like, very much looking forward to getting to be with my husband and, you know, getting to do things just the two of us. But the mom part of me, it makes me sad when I think about it. You know, them not being here and not having them under my mama hen wings to make sure that they're safe and that they're okay. But, you know, it's part of it. And I'm excited to see what they do with their lives. You know, what career paths are they going to take, or if they're going to take, well, Parker better, but Emily, you know, is she going to get married and want to be a mom and just be at home with her babies? And I don't know. I think the best quote I've ever heard about parenting is the days are long, but the years are short. And that is so true.
Yeah.
Because especially when your babies are small and you're not getting any sleep and you're just like, oh, will this ever get better? And then you blink twice and they're a senior in high school. And it's like, what happened? What happened to all those years? And what did we do? And did I do a good job raising them? I don't know. I'm trying not to get emotional. But man,
Lots of comments about that.
Parenting is an emotional thing.
Man, we've covered a gamut of topics. I mean, a lot. I'm glad they asked us the question about our faith and if we had been saved, if we were Christians, because a lot of other people are saying they were glad to hear that. A lot of people can relate to the kids growing up and raising kids. A lot of people can relate to the other stuff we've talked about too.
Yep. Keeping Home asked if we are still homeschooling. Yes, we are. We're homeschooling until the end, until they are ready to function as productive citizens. I cried when he left for grad school and cried harder when he moved back home temporarily. Oh, me.
We laugh now.
Yeah, we laugh now, but I understand. Well, you know, I have to say that is one way that we have been blessed, is that we have not, we've been married 20 years. We've only lived with his mom and dad for 4 weeks. Because we had closed on a house and bought a house and we were in transition. So we didn't have to go back to our parents after we got married. And
I mean,
I'm thankful for that.
God bless parents, but they don't want you coming back.
No, it's hard. It is so hard. I mean, just being there for the 4 weeks and, you know, and even knowing that it was temporary.
It was weird too.
Well, it was hard because, you know, we were in their space. We didn't really have a space of our own. And it was and it was funny because, you know, I know they love us and we love them, but the moving day, his mom was like, let me help you get your stuff, you know, because we were all ready to go. So, hey, Mama and Baby.
But they liked having the grandkids around.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I think they would have rather just me and you leave and then the grandkids
let them stay a while.
Yeah.
Get out.
Graduated your first homeschooler. Oh, my goodness. That is so crazy.
We probably better start wrapping this up.
Yeah, I definitely need to.
You might be getting your second win by now, though.
I think I am.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chaos and Grace.
So, anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway,
well, there's Brother Mike.
Oh, now he shows up.
He shows up as
well. Oh, we gotta go now.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, so we're exhausted, but we've had a good day.
And MI's with us. I know we're getting ready to end this, but he needs to be with us on one of these shows.
Yes, he does.
And
Y'all
Mike,
would love Emma.
Mike, you missed it 10 minutes ago. They were asking us about our faith and if we were Christians and been saved. And so anyway,
Can we tell him who he is? M.I. is our pastor.
M.I. is our pastor.
He's our prepping pastor.
Yeah.
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 He's a good guy. Good guy. And you guys would love him.
Who
He's
loves
a character.
gardening and he loves chickens.
Yeah.
And he loves bushcrafting and outdoors. And I mean, he's just a cool guy.
Yeah.
But he loves the Lord most of all.
Yeah.
And he's a great pastor.
Yep.
I know he'll tell you he can't do anything by himself. But anyway.
That's funny, Heritage Ways. I understand.
We got to have him on so he can entertain you guys.
That's awesome.
He's a good guy.
Yeah.
And he's funny.
Art of Creation says, anyone who loves chickens and Jesus is wonderful in my book.
Yeah.
I love that.
Oh, we should make Mike a t-shirt.
Yeah.
I love chicken. I love Jesus and chickens.
I love Jesus and chickens. Art of Creation Homestead. Find them on Instagram.
That's going to be your shout out.
Sure, we can.
For the
yeah,
video.
that can be that. But yeah, if you're on Instagram, look up Art of Creation Homestead. I started following. They followed me first, I think, and then I followed them back, and then they sent me a really cool message and talking about what their goal is for their homestead, and I 100% agree. So just look for them, follow them. They're great. And I wanted to say, oh hey, JC Kirby.
Larry says, great flood video. Thank you for that, but I wish I didn't have to make it. But like I said on the video, we're all excited and want to show you all the cool stuff we do, but we want to show you real life and the tough stuff that families and things happen that we have to deal with. The good, the bad, and ugly.
Yeah. Really quick before we go. Speaking of t-shirts.
Jason, we're going to talk about that?
We have something coming.
We do.
Very, very excited. A lot of people have asked about the, whenever we were doing Frugal Family Food.
You're going to give it away.
Yes.
Don't give it away.
She
cannot keep a secret.
I didn't know it was a secret.
Well, you can't keep it. I mean, we haven't got them yet. We haven't even got them.
I know. But let me tell y'all.
Can't
So
keep
a lot of people, I didn't know it was a secret. A lot of people have been asking about the Frugal Family Food. I eat frugal because I can shirts. But we're not doing that anymore.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah, your second wind's kicked in.
you guys are gonna love what we're working on.
Yeah,
You're going to love it.
Let's just leave it at that.
I want to show them a picture.
No.
Mike said, counseling, I feel it.
Watch it now. Yeah.
Oh man.
He should be watching wrestling right now.
I know.
Instead of us.
I know. He's got cable. He can watch WWE and we can't over here. Awesome. Okay.
Yeah, but we have a t-shirt that has been made up, and we are very soon going to
we got to get it set up.
finalize everything and get everything set up.
Yes.
And so far this is our favorite one. Our logo's awesome.
Yes.
And our logo is incorporated into this.
It is.
But we're excited.
Well, what's
As
cool,
you can tell, she's excited.
Yes, what's cool is the specs. We got 2 of them,
Mike's laughing.
and he showed them to me, and we both like almost the same times. Like I like that
Dude,
one, and it was
that's
the
it.
same one. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited. I can't wait to get one. I can't wait for y'all to see it because I know y'all are gonna want one.
Yeah. We're gonna
They're
have.
just awesome.
We're gonna
I'm
order.
very excited.
We are going to order lots because we have some people that we owe a t-shirt to, and we have some that we want to give away.
Yeah. Yep.
Yes. So in the next
Aw.
3 to 4 weeks, hopefully, we will be getting that already, announcing that.
I don't buy any of the Homestead t-shirts because they're all men's necklines, so uncomfortable. So are you wanting like
I'm talking about a V-neck.
like a V-neck or a ladies cut? See, I personally don't like ladies cut because they're too confining. I like to get like a unisex one. But you tell me, Suburban Hillbilly, you tell me what you want. And if you'll buy one, I will make it happen. You just tell me. Let me know. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Crash.
But your shout out was to Art of
Creation
Art of
Homestead
Creation
Instagram.
Homestead.
On Instagram. Yep.
We probably need to we do need to wrap this up before y'all just start watching Sleeping Beauty over here.
Oh.
But
A V-neck would be awesome. Ladies cut is too tight fitting. V-neck is much more comfortable. Okay.
yeah.
So, ladies cut because of the neck, boat neck, or V-neck. So, do you want a ladies cut V-neck or a unisex V-neck? See, that's the problem. Is there's so many options.
Yeah.
It's like ordering from Starbucks.
That's why I don't, well, that's not why though.
Decaf, half calf, no fat, all the fat. I don't know. That was a short one. Unisex
Yeah.
V-neck. Okay. Need anything, holler? Working on the gift you gave me. What did you give him?
I'll tell you later.
Okay. All right. I don't care as long as I don't feel choked. Okay. That sounds good, Suburban
I
Hillbilly.
gave him a pew pew.
You did?
Yeah.
Interesting. We have some talking to do.
You didn't even know I had it.
Oh, okay. So it's not
Well,
mine
yeah,
then.
you did. Yeah,
Okay.
you did.
Okay. Anyway, all right, y'all.
All right.
We love you,
Yes. God bless everyone.
thank you for
Thanks
being
for
here.
tuning in.
and
Follow us on Instagram. She's gonna be posting her weight loss journey,
on Wednesday.
and we, you know, lots of videos this week, and just keep up with us when you can. Thanks for chatting.
Yep.
Yeah.